Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Monday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. The remaining members of Hoffman's Town Council made the election filing deadline, and another candidate has entered the Rockingham City Council race. According to records with the Richmond County Board of Elections, Hoffman Mayor Tommy Hart, Council members Daniel Kelly and Cynthia Norcutt filed for re-election on Thursday, and John Taylor followed suit on Friday before the period ended at noon. Rory Jones and Ricardo Ricky Anderson both filed July 12th. Down in the county seat, Catherine Wright Harrison threw her proverbial hat in the ring for a shot at the Rockingham City Council. Wright Harrison is one of 5 candidates to file for 3 council seats, currently held by John Hutchison, Ann Edwards, and Bennett Dean, all who filed. John W. Carter also filed for a seat for the council. Mayor Steve Morris is also up for re-election, but is not being challenged, nor is Hamlet Mayor Bill Bayless. There are also 3 seats up on the Hamlet City Council with 5 candidates vying for a spot. The seats are currently held by Wendy Massagey, Joe Robinson, and Marie Stewart. Robinson and Stewart, who were both appointed this year to fill out the remainder of the terms after 2 council members resigned, have both filed, but Massagey, who only served 1 term, announced last week that she would not run again. Carl Andre Jones, Oscar Sellers, and former Hamlet Police Chief Terry Moore have also filed. LRB Councilman Fred Cloninger was the only candidate to file for mayor after Lee Berry said he wouldn't seek re-election. If and when Cloninger becomes mayor, the council will have to appoint someone to fill out the rest of his term, according to Elections Director Connie Kelly. State Senator Tom McInnis is accusing Governor Roy Cooper of holding funding hostage because of reluctance to sign the budget without Medicaid expansion. According to McInnis' office, the bipartisan budget includes more than $68 million for high-priority projects in Anson, Moore, Richmond, and Scotland counties. That funding includes almost $53 million in capital funding for K-12 schools, more than $7.5 million in capital funding for Richmond Community College, and $25,000 to the Richmond Economic Development Corporation for recruiting, marketing, job training, and industry retention in Richmond County. Cooper vetoed the budget on June 28, saying it prioritizes the wrong things. Cooper's office says the expansion wouldn't cost North Carolina taxpayers any additional money and will provide coverage to 500,000 state residents and give the economy a $4 million boost. One local project that was included in Cooper's proposed budget but excised from the legislator's version was funding for improvements at Rockingham Speedway and a pedestrian bridge connecting the Speedway and the Dragway. Cooper offered a compromise, but his office issued a release Friday saying legislative leaders have yet to come back with a counteroffer. Stephen Berkwin had a zest for life. The popular math professor with a larger-than-life personality was revered by his students and fellow colleagues at UNC Pembroke. He possessed a natural gift to stimulate students' interest in math. Though his life was tragically cut short, his legacy will live on through countless students' lives impacted by the Stephen D. Berkwin Endowed Memorial Scholarship. Eligibility requirements specify recipients must exhibit Berkwin's characteristics, including his positive attitude, commitment to higher education, and undying passion for UNCP. Berkwin will be remembered as an accomplished mathematician who possessed the uncanny ability to make math fun, a subject some students, especially non-math majors, dread. He took pride in helping students overcome a math phobia. At UNCP, he served as department chair, dean of the Manor Honors College, and was a member of the advisory committee that helped revitalize the football program, another passion of his. A golf tournament to raise additional funds for his scholarship will be held at Pinecrest Country Club in Lumberton on September 5th, which marks the 1-year anniversary of his death. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection. friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
Your Line 5 weather report is brought to you today by Simply Chic Boutique here in downtown Rockingham. And it's been a pleasant weekend, I would say, very hot for a lot of people out there. I stayed indoors. I enjoyed the AC unit, and but I know a lot of my family members went out to the river over the weekend and had themselves a good time. Hopefully everyone else out there, I hope y'all had a great weekend. Hopefully we won't be having so much hot weather coming up. We'll get to that here in just a moment. But first, let's talk about tomorrow with the thunderstorms that's going to be in the region with 80% chance throughout the Sandhills. Starting in Fayetteville with a high 84 and a low of 64. And if you notice, you're going to see that the temperatures are in the mid 80s throughout the region tomorrow. So probably good news for that at the very least. Thunderstorms, it depends on if you want the rain or if you're not. Lumberton with a high 87, low of 68. Rayford with a high 87, a low of 65. So move over to Southern Pines, will be a high 83 and a low of 64. Probably the coolest day, the coolest city in the area. So maybe you might want to enjoy that little bit of extra coolness down there in Southern Pines. But so take a look at Rockingham, be a high 85, low of 65. Not a big difference there. LRB with a high 84 and a low of 64. And across the PD, Wadesboro with a high to 83 and a low of 64. Take a look at the 7-day forecast for tomorrow, for the rest of the week. We've got a steady mid 80s to a high is 89, a low is 82. So you know it's really a lot of 80s, kind of a little good break from what we had last week with all the really big numbers with the 90s and with the heat index getting over 100. It's been really one of the most hectic weeks we've had this summer, I would say. As we take a look though, for tomorrow will be a high 85, low of 65 with an 8% chance of rain. Wednesday will be only a 30% chance of rain in the day, but in the evening we got no chance, high 82 and low of 66. Thursday we got the clouds coming in, just a little bit of sun, high 84 and a low of 65. Friday we've got nothing but sun, it'll be a high 85 and a low of 66. Then Saturday the clouds going to pop up just for a little bit. We'll have an 84 and a low of 66 that day. Sunday, it's going to be sunny Sunday, it'll be a high 87 and a low of 67. Then Monday will be partly cloudy skies with a high 89 and a low of 69. So once again, just mid 80s. This is kind of a break from what we've had from last week. Looks like it might continue to stay around the 80s as we move along, but we'll keep you updated, we'll keep you informed as we move along. But that's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay up to date on all the latest in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching and good night, Richmond County.